Because it's Christmas time, we're counting down the 12 first date follow-ups of Christmas as voted on by you.
Yeah!
We count down all the way to the number one first date follow-up that you voted on. Tasha is on the phone today for a first date follow-up, and she's getting ghosted by a guy named Jordan. So in a few minutes, we're going to call him and see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting her and maybe get her another date. But first, Tasha, how long has it been since you heard from Jordan?
It's been 9 days.
Okay.
Ooh, okay. That's a good amount of time.
Yeah.
So have you been trying to get a hold of him? How have you felt during that time?
Oh, man, I've just been so nervous. Like, I actually did reach out to him 2 days ago, and he didn't respond.
Okay. Well, let's talk about your date. Like, what could have gone wrong? How was it?
I thought it was great, you know? Like, it was a classic get-to-know-you thing, coffee in a bookstore, and, you know, we just, like, kept hanging out, and we watched some people watching, you know, like by the park, and he's really funny, low-key, you know?
She said low-key.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, and we had this moment where he brushed my hair back while we were sitting on the bench, and, well, things got a little romantic after that. I mean, it just made me think he liked me. And he was real, like, none of the, like, performative stuff you get on the apps, and, like, I felt so seen. I don't know. He even remembered the book I said I loved in high school.
Oh, that's cool.
That is cool. So you felt like he was vibing you too?
Yeah, and his voice is so dreamy. I don't know. I'm just like so into him, and I don't get it. I thought he was into me too.
Okay, well, why do you think he's ghosting you?
I can't really think of anything. I just feel like maybe he found me too talkative, or he didn't like my jokes, you know? Like, I mean, I made this like one political joke, but like it wasn't even a joke that I made up, you know? I just like Googled jokes to talk about on dates, and
a political one came up?
Yeah. Like,
so you went political.
Like, I'm not even a political person. Like, I don't care about politics, you know, but maybe he found what I said offensive.
Yeah, I mean, usually they say talking about politics on a first date is a bad thing, even if it's a political joke. But you Google jokes before you go on dates?
And that's what they gave you?
You go prepared.
You don't?
No, maybe I should. I mean, I've never done it before, but I think that's kind of cool, actually.
I'm about to start.
So you go to dates with like a list of pre-approved or pre-Googled jokes to use.
Yeah.
That's cool. I think that, like, actually, if I were to go on a date with you, I think that was dope. If you told me that you Googled the things, I'd be like, that's awesome.
That's effort, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't tell him. I mean, you don't tell the person you're on a date with that you Googled jokes or something. That's like months into the relationship, then you tell them.
Right. When they're like, she had all these jokes, but now she doesn't. You're like, yeah, it's because I've been Googling them. But, yeah, how was his mood after the political joke then? What did it change after that?
No, I mean, he laughed, you know, but I don't know if it was like an awkward laugh.
Did you guys change the subject after that?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, the conversation just kept flowing naturally, like, and then we just like made fun of people walking by, and I don't know, I didn't really think anything bad happened, so that's why I'm just very confused, you know. He gave me a little kiss on the cheek, and that was it.
Well, so how did you guys leave it? Did you plan on seeing each other again, or was it just like, oh, this was fun, thanks?
Yeah. I mean, I was like, okay, well, I'll see you, you know, soon, hopefully. And then that's kind of like how we ended it. And then, like, you know, these days go by and I'm just like replaying the date in my head over and over again. And I'm like, wait, what did I do? Like, I don't get it. I thought we were good. I wasn't being weird or anything. When I texted him 2 days ago, like, I just, you know, sent him a playful text, and, you know, he didn't respond. So it's like, what's up?
Tasha is on the phone and she's getting ghosted by a dude named Jordan. So we're going to call him in just a second and see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting her and maybe get her another date. You still want one, right, Tasha?
Oh, yeah.
And maybe get her another date if she wants one, which she said she does. But first, Tasha, let's get a recap of your date real quick before we call him.
Oh, yeah. It was such a beautiful date. You know, we went to a bookstore and a coffee shop, and then we, like, sat at the park and people watched, and it was literally like a movie, like a romantic comedy movie, and I was the star and he was the hero.
Mm-hmm. The only reason you can think of that he might be ghosting you is because you made a political joke on your date.
Yeah, but I don't care about politics.
All right. Well, are you ready for us to call him?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah, hello?
Hi, may I speak to Jordan, please?
This is him. Who's this?
Hey, Jordan, how are you? My name is Jubal, and I'm calling from a radio show. It's called The Jubal Show.
Hi, I'm Nina, also on the show.
Hi, and I'm Victoria.
Wait, is this a prank?
No, it's not. We're calling you today for a different reason, though. It's not a prank.
Okay.
So we do a segment on our show. It's called the First Date Follow-Up. That's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then you end up ghosting them, that person can ask us to get you on the phone and ask why you're ghosting them. So we got an email about you from someone that you've been out with but aren't calling back.
Oh, wait, Tasha?
Yes, it is Tasha.
Wow.
Yeah, she emailed us.
Yeah.
And she told us about your date. She said she really liked you, but she's confused because it's been 9 days and you haven't responded to her.
I mean, she was great. The date was actually a lot of fun, and she made me laugh a lot. She's actually really funny.
Do you mind telling us why you're not talking to her, though?
It's the glitter.
The what?
She had a lot of glitter on her face, like a lot of it, you know, and I don't know. Just by the time we were done, it was all over me, and it was all over my clothes and my car, and I could never get it off. And I know it sounds crazy, but I'm serious. It's just I kept finding glitter on myself for days. It was like I was dating a disco ball.
So what was it, like her eyeshadow?
I don't know. She wore it in her hair, I guess, her face. I think it was on her hands. It had to have been on her hands. I don't know. It was everywhere.
Oh,
She had that much glitter on?
I mean, I guess. It was like I wore it all day. Kind of a clean freak.
Okay.
Wait, you ghosted me because of glitter?
Hey, Jordan, that's Tasha. She's actually on the phone listening and wants to talk to you.
Oh, my. This is embarrassing. Hi, Tasha. Look, it's nothing personal. I swear I really did have a great date, and you were very pretty and hilarious. But I've been thinking about messes, and it just stressed me out, and I can't have glitter all over me like I took a bath in it.
It's called sparkle, Jordan, and some of us like to shine.
Oh, okay.
Okay, fine, but I don't like the sparkle, and I kind of think that's like a little kid thing to do.
Wow. No, okay. Sparkle's life, you know, and I'm a sparkly girl, and I don't think there's anything wrong with it. And I mean, you've been to strip clubs before, so I'm sure you've had your, load of.
I knew what I was signing up for. And plus, actually, I don't really go to strip clubs like that because of this reason. I just don't like sparkles. I mean, it is what it is.
I mean, what's so bad about it? Like, it just makes your life a little bit more shiny. Everywhere. I mean, I'll help you clean it up.
It's impossible to clean up. I'm sorry.
Wow.
The date was great, but it was ending up in my food because it was all over my hands and my hair, and oh my God.
If there was less, Jordan, would you be down with that?
Yeah, Jordan, would you like another date with Tasha? We'll pay for it if Tasha is willing to cut back on the glitter a little bit.
If there's no glitter involved, yeah, I mean, it was a good date.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that because I am a sparkly girl, and I don't know if I even want to live a life without glitter.
Wow, okay. Stand on yours, girl.
Okay, well, I mean, maybe we pick like somewhere less glitter friendly, like a pool.
I feel like that would be worse, Jordan. Honestly, you're swimming in it then.
I mean, I already was.
Just embrace it.
I mean, I'm not even sure anymore, Jordan, because I thought we had something special, and I can't believe you ghosted me because I sparkle. And I don't even know. I don't even think I want another date with you. I don't want you dimming my light, okay?
Okay, so is that a no then, Tasha? You don't want another date with Jordan?
Oh.
No, I will pass.
Okay, well, at least you know now why he's ghosting you and that he's probably not a good fit for you.
Yeah, I'm very disappointed about this, Jordan.
Aw.
Hey, I'm sorry to disappoint you, but I'm sure there's a lot of guys who would love to have your sparkle all over them.
Yeah, there is. And his name is Nate, and I'm going on a date with him actually tonight, so whatever.
Okay.
Oh.
Jubal's first date follow-up. #1 hits, millions of records sold, awards, sold-out tours. You think the Jonas Brothers are satisfied? Nope. It's podcast time.
We get to ask other people questions because we're sick and tired of being asked questions.
Hey Jonas is available now, and their first guest is a big one, Paul Rudd.
You know, Steve Carell is a great singer.
Can he tell you not to audition for The Office or something?
I told him.
Whoa.
We were filming Anchorman. Clearly, I was the idiot. Thank God he didn't listen to me, right?
Listen to Hey Jonas on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Hey everyone, this is Teddy Mellencamp
And Tamara Judge from Two Teas in a Pod.
There's been one scandal that's consumed our lives these last couple of months.
We're recapping the 3-part Summer House reunion. And as always, we're being brutally honest.
We're dissecting timelines, receipts, blind items, and previous episodes.
Amanda and Wes, watch out. We're not going to be easy on you. Listen to Two Teas in a Pod on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Can superstars even exist the way they used to?
2016 was sort of that last era of monoculture where we still consumed things in community.
Everybody wanted to be Beyonce at that point.
I don't think we'll ever see another Rihanna.
What does it mean to be Black and eat in America?
You will never make me feel bad for being a Black girl, for being a Black American girl, ever.
From music to food to the conversations shaping Black culture right now, Therapy for Black Girls is bringing it all to the mic. Listen to Therapy for Black Girls on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Happy Pride from the Outspoken Podcast Network. All month long and all year round, we're celebrating being loud, proud, and always original. It's me, Brandon Kyle Goodman, host of the podcast Tell Me Something Messy. Check out my show for unfiltered takes on dating, relationships, and adulting. Listen to High Key for the best pop culture takes, and there are no girls on the internet for all your tech news. For your favorite celebrity kikis, check out Outlaws with T.S. Madison. Learn to love yourself unapologetically with BFF, Black Fat Femme. And start your day with intention with Waking Up with Ryan coming in July. Celebrate Pride with the Outspoken Network. Open your free iHeartRadio app, search Pride, and listen now.
Welcome to Sabor a Fútbol, the sweet and the spicy on and off the field. I'm Daniela Duran, and this is where we get to know the people behind the game like never before. The pressure, the fame, and everything that happens when the cameras turn off. Enjoy conversations with guests like Bar Bartra, Ener Valencia, Sharon Escobar, Pollo Briseño, Fede Pereira, and many more. Listen to Sabor a Fútbol on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
This is an iHeart podcast. Guaranteed human.
Today's second date update is going to be a little different than the normal second date update.
Okay.
Because the girl that's on the phone that wants to do it today doesn't even want another date with this guy. She just wants to yell at him.
Oh.
That's what her email said. And we entertain all the emails that you sent to us, and I'm willing to hear her out and see if we can do this for her. Andrea, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. So your email said that you don't want a second date. You just want to yell at this dude a little bit.
Yeah, I have a lot to say to him.
Okay.
Andrea.
Tell us a little bit about why you want to yell at this guy.
Because he's a really, really mean person, and he doesn't know how to treat women, and someone needs to put him in his place.
Okay.
All right, well,
Wow.
Let's first of all find out a little bit about him. Sounds like a swell guy. Where did you meet him?
I met him at a Jiffy Lube. We were both having our cars serviced, and he was in the waiting room, and I was in the waiting room. And
What was your first impression of him?
I actually thought he was very cute. Like, I walked in the room, and I was like, ooh, who's this, you know? But I never thought he would, like, initiate conversation with me. I just figured, like, you know, it was just another cute guy.
Yeah.
Okay, so he asked you out in the waiting room of a Jiffy Lube.
Romantic.
Well, yeah, we started talking, we were laughing, and then eventually, you know, one thing led to another, and he asked me out, and I agreed to go out with him.
Okay, and where did you guys go?
A few days later, we went to a bar, we got drinks, and at first the date was going really, really well. It seemed like we were meshing, and then he said something really kind of beyond stupid. You don't say something this stupid to a female on the first date with her.
What did he say to you?
Well, he told me that the glasses I was wearing made me look like a frog.
A frog?
A frog?
Like the animal?
Yeah.
Was it that like a weird way to try to compliment you, or did you feel like he was trying to be rude?
I felt very much so. He was intentionally trying to be rude and just really make me feel bad about my fashion choices as a woman.
How do your glasses make you look like a frog? I don't even get that.
A, they don't. B, I just think this guy has some sort of overactive imagination, or he just may see things that others don't see. I mean, at this point, I don't know.
I have really bad eyes, and sometimes, my glasses kind of magnify my eyes. Like, maybe that's what he meant.
Either way, you still don't say that to someone.
Yeah, it's still rude no matter what. You don't look across the table from your date and go, you look like a frog right now. Did you say anything after he said that to you? Or, did you go like, that's kind of weird?
At first I kind of just stared in shock, I'd say, for a good, 5 seconds, because I can't believe a guy like that would say that to me. I thought, he was kidding, and then I realized, he wouldn't let it go, and he was just really kind of going to town with my fashion choices. Like, he said I looked better without glasses. He said I didn't really dress my age. I dressed a little bit older.
So at some point, your date was going okay, and then he flipped and just started being rude to you.
I thought maybe he must have thought in his own mind, he was trying to help me out and do me a favor by, telling me these things.
Did you?
But still, in the end, it was just making me feel really, really bad.
Did you ever say anything to him about it?
Well, at that point, I was stewing, so I just, decided to get up and, take a bathroom break from the date. And I was in the bathroom. It couldn't be no longer than, 5 minutes, and I come back, and he already had another drink. He finished the drink he was already on when I went to the bathroom, and then had another one on top of that within 5 minutes.
Sounds just like a great guy. I'm surprised that you want to call and yell at him instead of asking for a second date. It sounds like sparks were flying for you guys.
I haven't even gotten to the kicker of what he did, because this isn't even the worst part of it. This is just the beginning.
What? Okay, so telling you that your glasses make you look like a frog and criticizing the way you dress. It gets worse than that.
Yes, it gets way worse.
Okay, what did he say?
Way worse. So I get back from the bathroom. I see he had another drink, and, he drops his phone.
Yeah.
So, I go down to pick it up for him, and as I'm down, he's just like, oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
So he dropped his phone to get a look at your butt and then commented on it while you were doing it.
Yeah.
But he commented.
That's rude.
But he commented he liked your butt, even though he didn't like anything else about you.
Well, when I went down to pick up his phone, he goes, that is actually perfect. That I would not change.
Well, it was a compliment.
Oh, my God.
How did you not go off on this guy?
I was just in total shock and disbelief that a guy like this would talk to a girl on the first date. And at that point, I was just in such a state of shock.
How did it end with him? Did it end at that point?
Well, I remember just getting myself together, trying to think of something to say after he said this thing about my butt. And I'm like, you know what? I said something along the lines of, we're just not compatible. I don't really see this going anywhere. And he basically said to me, well, yeah, I didn't think you'd put out anyway, so I'm going to go. Bye.
Can I add? It's not an excuse, but was he wasted or something?
I don't know, but you just said, wasted or not, you don't tell a girl she looks like a frog. You don't tell a girl she dresses something. Then you don't do a phone trick and make her bend down so you can check out her butt. And then, all in all, in the end, you just say, I knew you would have put out anyway and leave.
Why are you wanting to do this in a second date update then? Why not just call him?
Well, I tried calling him a few days after I regained my bearings and I cooled off because I wanted to give him a piece of my mind. And this guy had blocked my number.
Oh, my God.
Well, yeah, of course. You look like a frog and you got a frumpy outfit, although nice butt. I wouldn't want to take your calls either.
Yeah. So I know you guys usually use a second date update to try to set up a second date, but in this case scenario, I just want you to call him so I can tell the off and really finish him.
Okay, cool. Well, we'll play a song, come back, call him, not necessarily do a second date update, but let you yell at him a little bit, okay?
Okay.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just tuning in for the second date update, this is a little different than normal. Andrea is on the phone, and she wants to call Mark. They went out on a date. It was bad because he insulted her during the date, said that her glasses made her look like a frog, and then at one point dropped his cell phone so she had to pick it up and complimented her butt, at least. And she just wants to call up and yell at him because he's blocked her phone number, so she can't get him on the phone to yell at him. I understand your pain, though, Andrea. It's frustrating when you're in this situation and you can't get the last word.
Yeah.
I have to be able to say something to you. What do you want to say to him?
You know what? Let me go at him. Just let me give him a piece of my mind. I have a lot to say.
Well, first when I call him, I want to talk to him about the date, okay? So when I get him on the phone, I want to ask what he thought of your date. And then I'll bring you on the phone and you can do your thing, okay?
I don't have a lot of patience. I can't really wait for you, so can you hurry up with this moron?
I will. I'll let you yell at him, I promise. But I'm curious to see if he realized the things that he was doing on the date were really bad to do on a date.
Honestly, I don't care about that. I just want to
I know you don't care. I know you don't care. But just for me, will you let me at least talk to him a little bit and find that stuff out?
Okay, but hurry up. Just hurry up.
Oh my gosh! You know that he's not going to learn anything from this, right? It's just going to end up hopefully making you feel better.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have no desire to see this guy again. I just want to tell him off, and maybe he won't treat the next girl so poorly.
Okay, cool.
Probably
Well,
not.
I'm going to dial the phone number right now, see if we can get him on the phone. Okay.
Okay. I hope he answers.
Me too.
Hello.
Hi, can I speak to Mark, please?
This is Mark speaking.
Mark, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Okay.
All right. Do you know who I am at all?
No.
Do you know who I am, Mark?
No. Who are you?
My name is Jubal. I host a radio show. It's a morning show, and you recently went out on a date with one of our listeners.
Okay.
Okay, and she emailed us because she wanted me to give you a call and just kind of get your opinion on how the date went. Her name is Andrea, and you met her at Jiffy Lube.
Oh, yes, Andrea.
So she emailed us and was like, I can't get a hold of this guy. Can you give him a call for me? I was like, sure. We'll see if we can get him on the phone and ask him about your date.
So she wanted you to call me. Okay.
Yeah, she did.
That's good. Awesome.
Yeah, she said that she said she enjoyed your date together, and she was confused why she couldn't get you on the phone. So she asked me to call you and just find out if you didn't like her or something.
That's amazing.
It is.
Perfect.
What?
I knew she would try to find me somehow.
Okay, but we talked to her about your date and everything else, and she said it seems like you blocked her number because she couldn't get a hold of you. If you knew she was going to call, why would you block her number?
That's part of how I work my ladies. I have a system.
You have a system to block people's phone numbers so they can't get a hold of you?
Sometimes, if you make a little resistance, the girl comes after you.
Right, yeah, I know what you mean, kind of, like if you play it like you don't care that much, or some guys think if you insult a girl out at a bar, something about that's going to make her want you more.
It works 90% of the time.
All right.
Are you?
So that's your game?
12?
Well, what I do, honestly, if you tell a girl something bad about herself, sometimes she can't get you out of her head.
So...
All right, so...
Give them bad self-confidence and just be mean.
It's a game, She'll try to reach me. She'll think I blocked her. I'll call her back next week. And then now she'll be ready for me.
What?
Okay, so you did like Andrea.
I like her enough for a one-nighter.
One-nighter, huh?
You're an idiot.
No, you, dude. Seriously, you.
What was that?
Mark, that's Andrea. She's actually on the other line listening.
Oh,
douchebag.
Yeah, it's me. I'm on the phone. You're the biggest I ever went out on a date with. Seriously.
How much did you hear?
I heard everything. Ass.
I was just messing with you because I liked you,
So you purposely insult women when you like them? That's how you operate?
You're calling me back, aren't you?
It doesn't work. I'm not calling you back because I like you. I'm calling you back so I could tell you off because you're a f***ing moron.
She's right.
All I hear is passion, and I like that.
This isn't passion, dude. This is me wanting to wring your neck.
So you don't want to go out again?
No, I don't want to go out with you again. I just want to tell you off. You're an ass. You treat women like garbage.
Why don't you say that to me over dinner sometime?
Oh, my God. He just doesn't get it. He does
ever
not.
again.
Still trying. Still trying.
Yeah, well, he can keep on trying because he's a moron. And he's never, ever going to go on another date with me again. And with this track record, he's never going to find a wife or anything.
Well, this is a second date update, Andrea, so I'm going to ask anyway. Mark, would you like to go out with Andrea again on a date? I will pay for it.
Why not?
Are you kidding?
He wants to go out, Andrea.
You are a raging idiot.
He wants to go out with you, Andrea. He liked you.
you? No, I am not going out with that ass ever again.
All right.
Yeah, and I hope after this, Mark, you're never gonna get any more dates. Why wouldn't you just treat women with respect, or like as people? You know?
Trust me, I'll be fine.
All right. I mean, technically, you did get a call back.
Yeah, you did. It did work for you in a weird sort of way, Mark.
You're so gross.
Well, if she doesn't want to go out with me, maybe I could leave my number for anybody else who calls up.
Yeah, sure. I'll hook you up with all kinds of people, Mark. Thanks for your time, man.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah. Andrea, there you go. I mean, I hope you at least got it out of your system.
I definitely did. Thank you.
You did, okay.
Oh my God, that just made me more angry.
You feel better now, though?
I mean, I feel a little better. I'm still pissed, but, I'll cool off. I'll get over it.
All right. Well, I think we all learned something today. Never go out with a guy who picks you up at a Jiffy Lube. Right, Andrea?
Point taken. Absolutely.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
I can't tell you much about the guy that's on the phone that wants to do a second date update today, but I can tell you this. He owns a bad leather jacket.
Really?
Yep. Why do I say that? Because he met the girl that he wants to call today at a singles event, one of those singles mixers. And every time you go to one of those, just a bunch of dudes wearing bad leather jackets all the time. Every time I've seen one of those horrible leather jackets. Chuck, how you doing?
I'm good, guys. How are you?
Good.
Oh, poor Chuck.
So are you owner of a bad leather jacket?
No, I do not. I do not own a leather jacket, but I did notice a bunch of really bad leather jackets.
Yeah, see? Look at any one of those things. It's just guys with greasy hair and bad leather jackets. So tell us a little bit about the girl that you met at this singles mixer. What's her name?
Her name's Rebecca.
Rebecca, all right.
And when I first started talking to her, like the first time I met her at this thing, I was kind of nervous, and I really don't think that I came across very charismatic or confident. I didn't really have much to say. So the first meeting didn't really go too well. Then I got to talk to a few more girls, and I warmed up a little bit, you could say, and I gained a little more confidence. And then the second time I went to talk to Rebecca, it went a lot better, a lot smoother.
Okay.
I'm always surprised that people actually meet somebody that they want to date at these events, because I've hosted a lot of them, and I haven't actually seen success stories. Like, what about her stood out among the group?
Well, this was my first time going to one of these events, and I actually brought a friend of mine because I didn't want to go by myself. So I really don't have much experience with these things. But what stood out about Rebecca was just that she seemed very classy, She was well-dressed. She was very pretty. She came across, really intelligent, more so than me, probably.
All right.
That's cute.
So what'd you guys do when you actually went out?
Well, I wanted to take her somewhere kind of classy, because I figured she was a smart, classy chick. So I actually heard about this art exhibit. I figured that's a pretty classy thing to do, art exhibit, kind of an original first date sort of thing.
Right, and you impress her a little bit by going like, hey, I'm cultured. I know about all the art in town, baby.
Yeah. So we go to the art exhibit, and luckily they had a few drinks. They had some wine there,
right.
And we had a few drinks while we looked at some art, and we talked about the sculptures and the paintings that we saw.
Who is more interested in the actual art, like you or her?
Well, I don't know. I pretended that I was interested. I don't really know anything about art, and certainly after a couple of glasses of wine, I decided to sort of talk like I actually knew something.
So you're sitting in front of a painting, breaking it down, and you have no idea what you're talking about?
Yeah. I would take a look at one of the paintings, and I would be like, oh, I really like this avant-garde style and the use of pastels and
Were you just sort of spouting any art word you've ever heard?
Pretty much.
Look at those brush strokes.
No idea who the artist was, what century it was made. Could have been painted yesterday for all I know.
Do you think she saw through it as maybe you were trying a little too hard, or you were a fraud or anything?
That was my initial thought as to why she's not returning my calls or texts. Because we had a pretty good time, it seemed so anyway. We shared a kiss at the end.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, we had a kiss, and that was it, though. I mean, there was no hot action, if you will.
Yeah.
But things went well, and I asked her if I could give her a call, and she was like, yeah, sure.
Okay, so it must not have gone too bad, though, if she's willing to kiss you at the end of the date. Yeah. In my experience, if a date doesn't go well, most girls are not open to a kiss.
It's so weird.
Yeah, I agree. I don't quite know what went wrong.
You know, I do think, though, I think it would have been more attractive if you would have just said, hey, listen, I think you're classy. I don't know a whole lot about art. Let's experience this together. Like, why weren't you just honest about it?
Yeah, that would have been a great idea, Brooke. I wish I had thought of it. Unfortunately, I'm not that bright. I don't know. I feel like maybe I didn't come across very genuine on the date, and maybe she saw through that. And I just want the opportunity to, maybe take her out again and perhaps show her like the real me,
What is the real you?
The real me is a guy who likes to drink and play pool and watch sports and watch stupid movies.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
I will say in the couple minutes we've talked, I think you're really likable.
You are. I agree.
Well, thanks. I agree. I may not be the sharpest bulb in the drawer, but I got lots of friends.
All right. Well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and see if that's the reason in your second date update, okay?
Okay, great.
All right, man. Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Chuck is on the phone with us, and he wants to do a second date update to a girl named Rebecca. They met at a singles mixer, ended up going out to an art exhibit, and Chuck thinks that he screwed up because at the art exhibit, he tried to act like he was refined and knew all about art, didn't know anything about it, so he thinks that she was able to spot that he was lying and isn't calling him back. Chuck, I really want you to be successful in this second date update.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
I'm pulling for you on this one. I want to get you a second date with this girl really bad. Not necessarily because I want you to go out with her, but I don't want you to have to go to any more singles mixers. Because I know
they are pretty bad.
You said this is one of the first times you've been, and you don't own a bad leather jacket. And we talked about how everybody at singles mixers has bad leather jackets. And I know if you keep going to these, you're going to acquire one of those. And I want to keep you from getting a bad leather jacket.
Thanks a lot, Jubal. I appreciate that.
No problem. I'm just trying to save you from that leather jacket. That's all I'm trying to do here. All right, man. Are you about ready to give her a call?
Let's do it.
Okay, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Rebecca, please?
This is she.
Hey, Rebecca, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Who is this?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. I'm calling you because one of our listeners recently sent us an email about you, and I wanted to ask you some information.
About me? An email about me?
Yes. It's a segment that we do on our show. It's called the Second Date Update. It's basically if you go out on a date with somebody and then don't call them back, they email us to see if we can get you on the phone and ask why.
Okay.
Have you been out on a lot of dates recently?
I wouldn't say a lot, but I've definitely been dating. I'm single, so.
All right. Well, this guy's name is Chuck. You know Chuck? Is that a yes? Is that a yes? You know him and you're not impressed by Chuck? Because that's what it sounded like to me. Or you don't know who Chuck is.
I know who Chuck is.
Okay. I'd appreciate it if you could just tell us maybe why you're not calling him back.
I mean...
He said you guys met at a singles mixer and ended up going to an art exhibit.
That's true.
Right? Okay. He said at the art exhibit he was trying to act like he was smart and knew everything about art when in fact he really doesn't know much at all. And he thinks that you saw through that and that's why you're not calling him back.
I thought he knew a lot about art, so...
Oh, you did?
Really?
Oh, so he fooled you.
He pulled it off?
I thought he knew what he was talking about. I mean, I don't know too much about art either, so maybe that was...
Really?
That's awesome. Okay, so there's some common ground between you guys.
Yeah, I mean, we had a good time. He's very charming and a little rough around the edges, but in a way that was nice and what I liked.
So if the date went really well, then why did you sound so disgusted when I brought up his name?
Well, he kind of creeped me out. I mean, and not for anything that happened on the date. The day went well. I came home. I felt good. Went to bed. And the next morning, I got up and logged into my Facebook. And I had a ton, like hundreds of notifications. Whoa. And I was like, what's going on? Why? And he'd gone through, like, every single profile photo that I've ever posted and liked them. So all of the notifications were him liking my photos. And they were photos, I swear to you, from the beginning of my Facebook lifetime. When did Facebook start? This must have been from 2006 or 7. Maybe even before that.
Oh man.
But maybe
Anytime anybody's ever been on my thing and I get a like from 5 years ago, that's creepy.
No, it's totally creepy. And what's worse, it didn't just stop at Facebook though. He went to my Instagram and left a few comments too on old postings, kind of in a way that seemed aggressive almost. It was thank God I didn't have a Twitter account, or what would he do? He's
retweeting tweets from 10 years ago.
I mean, you're telling me that you didn't look up all of his old pictures and Instagram?
Well, that's I did look at photos, but I didn't like him, and I did not go back to the beginning of his Facebook profile and be like, oh, you look adorable as a 24-year-old or whatever, whenever Facebook started. But that's a huge red flag to me that, whether or not he knows the etiquette.
Thank you for sharing that with us, by the way. There is a difference between just looking at the photos. We know everybody social media stalks. We know that. There's a difference between looking at it and a difference between liking those pictures. Every single one, and old ones.
I think that is too far.
You're telling me that if somebody went on your Facebook, a guy that you dated, and started liking pictures from 5 years ago, and how many pictures do you have on your Facebook, Rebecca?
Oh my God! Hundreds, over 1,000 for sure.
He didn't like over 1,000 photos though.
He liked 600 of my normal photos, photos I tagged in, photos I posted, all of my photos.
Wow!
I think there was even a few events that he liked on the way. Who does that?
That must have taken him a lot of time.
Yeah.
Up all night.
Yeah.
Oh God, that's even creepier. That makes me want to not friend anyone ever.
You know what? This might creep you out too, because he's actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
Let me get this straight. You don't like the fact that I like your stuff? Why would you put
That's a bad way to say it.
on the internet if you didn't want people to look at it and comment on it? I just wanted to know more about you. I really liked you. I wanted a little background on you.
Is 600 of my photos enough background? How much background did you need? Did you need to go back to what I looked like in 2006 and enjoy that moment of my life? I never assumed that someone was going to go back and every photo and leave comments. Chuck, you found a photo of me when I was 24 and blonde and posted something like, hey, blonde bombshell. You posted that on that. Why would you do that?
It's true. You were a blonde bombshell. I wasn't lying. Forgive me for thinking that you were attractive at age 24.
But don't you think that's weird? You posting on these photos from, on my Instagram too, how long did it take you to do that? You sifted through 600 photos at least. Were you up all night?
Well, I don't really sleep very much, so I was just up online, and just sifting through photos.
Oh my God. Does that not creep anyone else out? Am I alone in this?
I kind of still think that he's likable and that you should give him a chance. I know that sounds crazy and I know it's really creepy, but he really doesn't sound like he gets it. Chuck, do you just not understand how social media works?
Well, apparently I don't. If you're not supposed to like things, why is there a like button if you're not supposed to use it?
You're supposed
to put that there. I don't understand.
Because you're supposed to use it sparingly, Chuck. Use the like button like a precision sniper. One shot, right? You don't just go through with a semi-automatic weapon and just blow a bunch of likes across somebody's Facebook page. It's going to creep them out.
I thought it was a nice thing, if somebody went through my photos and liked them or commented on them, I would be, really flattered. That's why they're up there, so people can enjoy them. I was surprised that Rebecca didn't like any of my photos the next morning.
I mean, I looked at your photos, but I didn't go through and like them all. Cause I mean, it's so creepy. I don't. Oh,
Creepy,
I mean,
creepy, or is he just more honest than any of us? Because at least he admits that he went through and stalked it instead of pretending like he didn't.
Rebecca, I would love to ask you if you'll go on a second date with Chuck. We will pay for it.
I promise I won't like you. And then I'll go back and I'll stay up all night and I'll unlike all the photos if you want, if that makes you feel better.
I mean, I did have a really good time. That totally creeps me out, but maybe you are just more honest than the rest of us with our Facebook stalking.
Okay, so you'll go out with Chuck again?
I think, yes, I think I'll...
Good. Yes.
All right.
Oh, nice. Way to go,
Congratulations, Chuck. You got your second date. Now, I want to point out, you did get a date by a girl going, I guess...
I'll take it.
All right, whatever it is, you'll take it.
A win's a win.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Jeff is on the phone today for a first date follow-up, and he's getting ghosted by a woman named Caitlin. So in a few minutes, we'll call her and see if she'll tell us why she's ghosting him and maybe get him a second date. But first, Jeff, how long has it been since you talked to Caitlin?
It's been like 2 weeks.
Oh. Okay. Have you been trying to hit her up in that time?
I did. I texted her about 4 or 5 times.
Oh. Nina, I'm sorry not to be so shocked, but that's a lot.
Yeah.
All right, and you've heard nothing back?
Nope, I haven't heard anything back, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't know if it was because of the text or what.
Okay.
What'd you say on the text?
Initially said, hey, I know it wasn't technically a date, but, I had a great time, and I'd really love to take you out for real. And I said, if you're not feeling it, I totally understand. Just let me know. And, yeah, and then after that, I don't know, I sent a couple more.
Okay. Well, I think now you need to tell us about the date.
We've been on the same dodgeball team.
Okay.
And, I've been kind of crushing on her all season. And, after our team won a big game, we all went out to celebrate at a bar nearby.
Okay.
And a couple drinks in, Kaylin started flirting with me pretty hard. And, just laughing at everything I said, touching my arm type of thing. I was pretty psyched. And one thing led to another, and we ended up going home together.
Wow.
And, chemistry was pretty insane. She seemed really into me. And the next morning we just kissed goodbye and said, see you at practice.
That was it, huh?
Yeah, everything seemed really perfect, and now, she's not responding.
Have you had practice since?
Not since, no.
Okay, so you don't know if she's going to be dodging you there either.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
So how did you leave it? So you said that you'll see each other, but did it sound like she wanted to see you again outside of practice, or it was just more like, ooh, thanks?
I mean, nothing was really specifically said, but that's the feeling I got. I thought we would definitely see each other again, considering it went so well.
Okay. Well, what do you think happened? Why do you think she's ghosting you?
I don't know. I think maybe my text came on too strong. I told her I never thought I'd be into a dodgeball girl, and I usually
a dodgeball girl
play to escape. Yeah, I usually play to escape real life, and I was like, you kind of become a new reason to show up to practice, and, I mostly had a great time with you. I can't wait to see you again. And, and then I was like, I didn't mean mostly, I meant, I really did, my texts were kind of clunky.
Jeff is on the phone, and he's getting ghosted by a woman named Caitlin, so we're about to call her and see if she'll tell us why she's ghosting him and maybe get him a second date. But before we do that, Jeff, why don't you break down your date again with Caitlin for us real quick?
Yeah, so we went out to celebrate the big game win and, had a few drinks and ended up going back to my place. And, everything went great. And upon texting her later, there was no response. And I think I may have came on too strong.
And when you say big game, you mean dodgeball game, not the Super Bowl. Okay. Yeah. All right. Okay. Well, we're going to try to call her right now. You ready to go?
I'm ready.
Okay. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Caitlin, please?
This is she.
Hey.
Who is this?
Caitlin, how are you? This is a radio show. It's called The Jubal Show.
Hi, Caitlin. My name's Nina.
Hi, I'm Victoria.
And my name's Jubal. What's up?
Hi. Is there a reason why I'm getting called right now?
Yes, there is. Have you ever listened to the show before?
Yeah, I have.
Okay, cool. Well, maybe, Caitlin, you've heard of First Date Follow-Up. That's the segment we do where if you go on a date with somebody and then you ghost them, that person can email us to call you and ask why you're ghosting them. Do you have any idea who would email us?
Is it recent?
Yeah, pretty recent. I would say within like 3 weeks.
Yeah, I think I know.
Who do you think
who
it
might
is?
be, yeah. Mm-hmm. Is his name Jeff?
Yes, his name is Jeff. Can you tell us why you're ghosting Jeff? He really likes you and wants to know.
Oh, okay. Well, this is a little personal, but he makes these dodgeball sound effects when we were intimate.
Wait.
How?
Wait.
He makes dodgeball sound effects when you guys are intimate.
Like,
what is a
he
dodgeball
kept
sound?
whispering things in my ear, like incoming, and like you can't dodge this one.
Wow.
What?
And he like tapped my hip and he yelled, "That's a direct hit." The worst part was like when he finished. He said, "Game, set, match." As if my body was like something to finish, and it was like so uncomfortable.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't get that vibe from him.
Huh. Okay. You guys met on your dodgeball team.
Yeah. He's nice. Yeah.
Okay. But he uses dodgeball, like he says dodgeball stuff while you guys are doing stuff.
Yeah, that just really made me feel not too good.
So you're just not into dodgeball the same way.
Not into dodgeball dirty talk.
Yeah, no, I just I don't think it's sexy if like someone says sudden death overtime, like while we're doing things together, and
no, you don't.
Also, like at one point he rolled away and he whispered, "Coach would be proud."
What?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Well, all right. Thank you, Caitlin, for telling us. Yeah, that's that. I mean, I don't know. For some people, that might be sexy. Obviously, for Jeff, it is. And Jeff is on the phone listening right now and wants to talk to you.
There's no really.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Hey.
No. Hi.
Hey.
Oh. How are you, Jeff?
I'm good. I was just bummed out that I haven't heard from you, but I guess now I know why. I'm just really like competitive, and dodgeball is a part of who I am.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you do that, Jeff. Like in the bedroom, you'll say dodgeball stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was playful banter. I mean, she called me MVP at the bar.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So that was the green light
Just
for
like,
you to keep going with it. Double down.
It's like my competitive spirit coming out,
Okay.
Right. Yeah. I need a man and not a PE teacher with the whistle fantasy. So that's kind of why
a PE teacher. You're a dodgeball girl, I figured you'd like it.
Yeah, but like not in bed, Like I have a life outside of dodgeball, like in bed, for example. It's just like if you're a baker, you're not going to use that in bed. baking terms, right? Like yeast activated or whatever.
Definitely don't use that in bed.
I mean, I would totally like going on the baking term if that were the case.
I don't think she's saying she wants to do baking talk. I think she's saying she didn't like the dodgeball talk during.
I mean, baking's cool. Like, we could do baking.
No,
she doesn't. That's not the point.
She doesn't want you to do.
Like,
your dad a
I
baker?
didn't want dodgeball to be like when we were, doing our stuff. I just, yeah, it was a little much for me, But
I mean,
yeah, that's
like, what are you into then?
I don't know if there has to be a thing,
what
Jeff.
I feel like what a lot of people are into. Just like someone who's like chill. We just do our thing and let the chemistry go its way.
Like, I'll admit the high five was probably too much, but like, pretty chill other than that.
I like the high five. Might be kind of fun.
No.
Hey, Caitlin, would you like to go out with Jeff again? We'll pay for it.
I'm sorry. I just no.
You can high five after.
Are you sure?
I just really can't unhear the direct hit in my head. It's just it's not the best memory I have.
I mean, I could have said Grand Slam, but that would be more baseball,
Yeah. All right. Hey, well, Jeff, I'm sorry you did not get a second date, but you tried.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks for trying anyways. I was just trying to bring that championship energy, but it, didn't work out.
It's okay. Not all of them are home runs.
You'll be somebody's MVP.
Hey guys, it's us, the Jonas Brothers. I'm Joe.
I'm Kevin.
And I'm Nick. And guess what? We created our own podcast called Hey Jonas.
We invented a podcast?
Well, we didn't invent it. We just contributed to it.
We're the first people to do podcasts.
We get to ask other people questions because we're sick and tired of being asked questions.
Well, sick and tired is a strong way to put it, but,
Tired and sick.
Tired and sick.
Listen to Hey Jonas on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. Just listen. We don't care where you hear it.
Hey everyone, this is Teddy Mellencamp.
And Tamara Judge from Two Teas in a Pod.
There's been one scandal that's consumed our lives these last couple of months.
We're recapping the 3-part Summer House reunion, and as always, we're being brutally honest.
We're dissecting timelines, receipts, blind items, and previous episodes.
Amanda and Wes, watch out. We're not going to be easy on you. Listen to Two Teas in a Pod on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
This is an iHeart podcast. Guaranteed human.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Today's second date update is kind of the anti-second date update.
What does that mean?
The girl on the phone doesn't want a date with the guy that she wants us to call.
Oh.
But she does want some clarification. Her name is Steph. Steph, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Not too bad. So this is a different kind of second date update, huh?
Yeah.
I like how you're laughing.
Thanks. It's just a crazy situation. That's really why I'm calling you guys, is because there's nothing in the handbook about how to take care of this.
What situation are you talking about?
Well, I'm a teacher, and I have some lovely students and everything, and but I'm single. So on the weekends I go out.
Yeah, single teacher. Like hearing from those. Yeah. Can I get a little PTA conference?
All right.
Okay, well, no, you may not.
All right.
No.
So you're a teacher and you have great students.
Yeah, but, I am single, so I go out on the weekends. And I was at this bar with my friends, and this guy comes up to me, and he's like, hey, do I know you? And I'm like, that's a pickup line or something, because I didn't recognize the guy.
Right.
And he goes, you're my son's teacher.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So ends up, he actually is, his son Noah is in my class. So I'm hanging with my friends, and then, he just sort of interjects himself into the conversation and is
asking all kinds of questions, trying to like actually get to know me. And he's crossing that parent-teacher line. You know, it's becoming a little bit more intimate. And then all of a sudden he's like asking if he can buy me a drink. And, you know, I say, no, I don't want a drink. I don't want to have that kind of a relationship with him.
Which means he's not cute enough, right?
Well, I mean, he's decent looking, but I don't want to date the father of one of my students.
Have you ever done that before?
No, I have not. Okay. I have a coworker who did, and she's no longer a teacher because of it. So I just distance myself, you know?
Okay. So he was just like giving you the hard press, huh? Wanted to buy you drinks and stuff?
Yes. And, you know, I clearly said, no, that's okay. I've got my own money. I can get my own drinks. And then he ends up ordering shots for all of us.
Whoa, okay.
Trying to get the teacher hammered.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of seems like he was trying to get me drunk. I don't know. I had that feeling, and I just didn't want to. No, I didn't want that.
So did you explain your boundaries to him?
Well, I was trying. He just was not listening. I wanted to be nice because he is the father of one of my students, and I didn't want to cause a rift. Yeah. But he actually asked if me and him could actually go somewhere private and talk and get away from my friends. And he was like, just come on, let's just sit at the table and just get to know each other. And I was trying to be nice. So I said, okay, we'll sit for a few minutes, but then I have to leave. And I just kind of made a signal to my friends, you know, kind of save me, rescue me. But they were laughing. They were laughing at me.
Oh, yeah. They probably thought it was hilarious.
I would have done the same thing if I was your friend.
Well, I really had no choice. So I sat down and talked with him, and he's asking all kinds of questions. And, yeah.
It must be awkward when you go to class and have to teach his son now. Yeah,
it is very, very awkward. But that's not the end of it. I finally escaped, essentially. I felt like I was having to escape. And then he offered to take me home. And I was like, no, I've got to ride with my friends. And he's like, well, hey, you know, why don't we just buy some shots and then head on over to my place and just, you know, keep the party going.
Wow, he was trying to get it in.
Just like, no. And so I get out of that. And a couple days later, he starts texting me. Whoa. Here's the creepy part. My cell phone is not public knowledge. I have a school line that they can call, but my cell phone is not public.
So wait, did you give him your number?
No, I did not.
Do you think one of your friends gave him your number? Trying to mess with you?
I don't know, but he somehow got my number, and he's texting, okay, you know, that was great the other night. Why don't we continue on? Let's go on another date. You know, I've got some ideas, and I'm just like, I can't do that.
Are you responding to him?
No, I don't know what to say to him. That's exactly why I'm calling you guys, is because I don't know what to do. I mean, there's that fine line, and this is such a freaking awkward position. And, you know, he keeps asking me if we can go on another date. We've never even been on a first date.
Oh, my God.
So he thinks he obviously thinks that your hangout, when he saw you at the bar and tried to get you drunk and take you home, was a date.
Yes. He thought that was a date, and it was not an actual date. He did not ask me out. I did not say yes. I actually was telling him no the whole night, and I don't know why no means yes to him, but that's what he's hearing. And I don't know, he's delusional.
And why haven't you just texted him and said stop?
Because I just don't want to talk to him. I don't want to engage with him. I just don't want to continue the conversation. I need you guys.
So you want us to call him and tell him that you guys never went on a first date to begin with, and no, there will not be a second date or any other dates in the future.
Are you guys able to do that?
Absolutely. We can do that.
We're good at that.
We'll play a song, come back, and then call this guy and tell him why you're not calling him back. It's way different than any second date update we've ever done, but we'll do it right after this.
Thank you.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
I'm actually excited to call this guy for the second date update today.
Really?
Because I always wonder what goes through dudes' heads when they won't leave a girl alone, when they obviously don't want to go out with them again. Yeah. And I'm wondering what is going through this guy's mind. If you're unaware with what's going on, Steph called us for a second date update. Only problem is, it's not a traditional second date update because she never actually went out on a date with the guy that she wants to call. And she was out at a bar one night. Guy came up to her and said, hey, you're my son's teacher. And then started buying her a bunch of drinks and trying to get her drunk, even suggested going back to his place. She said no. And then somehow he got her phone number and has been texting her nonstop to go out on, quote, another date. So he thought that was a date, and now he's trying to get a second date, and she wants us to call him and say, go away. I think what I'd like to do, unless you're against it, I want to do this like we do a traditional second date update. All right, I'm not going to call the guy and tell him to go away right away. I'll be like, you went on a date with Steph, so that we can hear him actually break down the date that he thinks you went on before we tell him to get lost. Can we do that?
You know, whatever works. I mean, as long as you can just get the creep to back off.
Okay. Wonderful. Thank you. I appreciate it. All right, I'm going to make the call right now.
Hello?
Hi, is this Chris?
Yeah?
Hey, Chris, how you doing? I've been looking for you.
Why? Who's this?
Oh, this is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Are you serious?
Yeah, man. How are you?
Okay. You guys are calling me from the radio station?
Yeah. Actually, I wanted to call you about a date you recently went on.
What?
I heard that you recently went out on a date with one of your son's teachers.
Yeah. How did you hear about that?
Oh, because Steph, the woman who you went out on a date with, actually emailed us and asked us to call you.
I mean, that's weird. She would email you guys. Okay.
Yeah, well, she wanted us to find out why you guys haven't had a second date yet.
You serious?
Yeah. Yeah, we talked to her a little bit about the first time you guys hung out, and she told us about your date, and she's wondering why you guys haven't gone out again.
I mean, why didn't she just call me? I don't understand.
I don't know. Some maybe nerves or something like that. She wanted us to do it. I'm not really sure. Did you like going on a date with her?
Yeah, I mean, she's nice. She hasn't really been in touch with me, so I kind of wanted, things kind of just fizzled out, so I wanted to.
Oh, weird. She didn't tell us that. She just told us that she went on a date with you and wanted us to get you on the phone.
Oh, that's cool. I mean, I like I said, she hadn't got back to me, so I thought she just wasn't interested in me,
Yeah, maybe she wanted to do it this way. So anyway, tell us about that date with her.
Yeah, we went to a bar and, just hanging out, had a couple of drinks and, I thought we were having a...
You guys actually went to a bar together?
Yeah, I mean, we were at the bar together, so...
Oh, okay. Okay, that's cool. Nice. Bar's always a good place for a first date.
Yeah, I think so. Nice, lively, people having fun, dancing, drinking, so...
Yeah,
okay.
for sure.
But Chris, what made you think that you guys had a connection?
Well, we were having drinks and we were talking and,
So you guys hung out and talked, and she said that at the end of the night you did ask her to go back to your place.
Yeah, I kind of felt that party could have kept going, so I just invited her back to my place, and that's when she kind of lost interest, or I don't know, it just seemed weird at that point.
That's interesting, because you feel like she likes you.
Yeah, I thought everything was fine till that point. I don't know, maybe she was just tired. I don't know.
Yeah, it could be. Let me ask you, what were you hoping to get from all of this? Just to hook up with your son's teacher, or to actually date her?
Well, the thing is, my son is in her class, and my plan was, I kind of had a plan to get her a couple of drinks, be nice and kind of hang out because my son's having a little bit of trouble in her class. So I was hoping that maybe, if things went well between us, not only would I be able to hook up with her because she's attractive, but that my son would maybe, show him a little bit more, attention, help him get along a little better.
Wait a second.
Better grades.
Are you saying that you wanted to go out with her to help your son do better in school?
I mean, yeah, but also, she's attractive. If she wasn't attractive, I wouldn't have done it. But
yeah, okay.
Oh my god.
Hey, Chris, I do have another question for you too. At the end of the night, when you got her phone number from her, were you excited about that?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Whoa.
That's interesting because she told us she never gave you her phone number.
I mean, technically, she didn't.
Okay, so how did you get her number then?
I just came upon it. I just found it.
What?
Come on.
You just found her number.
You are so creepy right now. How did you get her number?
Well, at this point, I don't think it matters. I mean, she obviously wants to go out on a second date because she had you guys call. So,
You know what? I'd rather not comment on what you just said. I'm just going to let her do it because Steph is actually on the other line listening right now and would like to talk to you.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Steph, you there?
Hi, Chris.
Hi. What's going on?
Well, that's actually my question to you, Chris. What is going on?
I don't know what you mean.
First off, we were never on a date. Our paths crossed in a bar, and we just happened upon each other. That's life. That does not mean that we went on a first date. Even if we had a conversation and there were drinks in our hand, that does not mean that we were on a date.
Well, it's kind of weird you're saying this now. I mean, because, with everybody listening, because the other night you were flirting and everything was fine.
Okay, Chris, let me spell it out for you. I am your son's teacher. I am not a girl for you, okay? And second of all, I don't know how you got my phone number, but you better delete it, and you better not contact me ever again. There is a phone number at school that you can reach me and leave a voicemail if it pertains to your son. And third of all, do not use me as some kind of toy to get better grades for your son.
Yeah, your friends did tell me you play hard to get. This is kind of cool.
Her friends told you that she'd play hard to get?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're the ones that gave me the number. They said she would, be like this.
Oh, my God.
All right, I think we finally figured out what happened. Chris, I think you were set up, man. I think both you guys were actually set up.
Yeah, I honestly don't know what the hell's going on here.
I think that Steph was not into you, and her friends knew that, so they gave you her phone number so that you would bug her. Steph, does that sound right?
Yeah, it sounds about right.
Oh, I get it. Yeah, they did this whole thing to set it up so we can actually get together. I got it.
No, Chris. Just ignore everything that my friend said, okay?
I can do that. I think we actually need to discuss it over like a beer or something.
Oh, my God.
Not getting it.
Oh, my gosh.
I am not interested. I'm not interested, okay?
Okay, wow. So what about my kid, though? How's that?
Wait, are you still trying to get better grades for your kid? Chris, I think you've lost this whole battle, man. All right?
Oh, my gosh.
Well, I just, I heard she favors other kids. I just want her to favor my kid the same.
Excuse me? I don't know where you heard that, but I treat every one of my students with respect and dignity, and I treat them all the same. They just learn differently. That is not called favor.
Yeah.
That is called being a teacher.
But Steph, aren't you glad that you finally have an involved parent, though?
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Teachers always want that. I guess not in this case. I always have to ask this question on the second date. Maybe I'll ask it a little differently for this one. Chris, would you like to not go out on a date with Steph? We will not pay for it. And Steph, would you like to not go on a date with Chris? We will not pay for it.
Yes.
Okay, wonderful.
I'm going to have to say no to the first question and yeah to the second question, but I'm still not sure what it really means.
All right, well, I just think it means that you guys aren't going to go out on a date. So will you stop texting Steph, Chris?
I guess I can stop texting her. I don't really understand what happened.
I know.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Remember, if you want a second date update, all you have to do is email us, brookeandjubal@moving925.com. The second date update today is from a girl named Jenna who emailed us about a guy named Zach. Apparently, he just approached her in the mall and asked if she wanted to go for coffee.
He was aggressive and not passive?
I know. That's the biggest complaint I hear from Brooke, Lydia. Every girl I talk to, they're always like, guys out here, they're not aggressive enough. They don't just ask. And this guy actually did. Right, Jenna?
Yep, I was doing some shopping, and then this guy just approached me, and I honestly had never experienced that before, but it was fun.
That's what I was going to ask you. Is this like a normal thing for you? Like, dude just constantly coming up to you, asking you out?
Definitely not at the mall, maybe at a bar, but...
So what was your first impression of him? Why did you say yes to coffee?
I guess I said yes because it kind of like caught me off guard, and I don't know, I wasn't doing much else, so
all right.
I thought, why not?
So you guys didn't like meet up for a later date at coffee. You met at the mall and then just went and got coffee. That's what your email says.
Yeah, really, we just went like next door.
That's kind of cool. Like I normally don't have a problem asking girls for the number. I'd be like, hey, let's go get coffee right now. Right now. That's impressive.
You don't have to give him your address. There's no creeper stalker status involved in it. You can know immediately if you like or dislike them.
Yeah.
It's smart on his part because if he's like, maybe later we'll go out on a date, it's so easy to bail. But if he said, go right now,
he's kind of got me cornered.
So, did you enjoy having coffee with the dude?
Yeah, I really did. I really liked him. He was really cool, easy to have a conversation with, and
How long did you guys hang out for?
I mean, as long as a cup of coffee is like 30 minutes maybe.
Okay, that's it.
Yeah, maybe like a half hour.
And have you tried to get a hold of him since?
I have not tried to get a hold of him, and he has not tried to get a hold of me.
This guy went out on a limb, asked you out on coffee right there on the spot. You guys exchanged numbers, but then you didn't contact him at all? Don't you think it was your turn to make the move?
No, I don't think it was my turn. He's the person that asked for my phone number.
Okay.
Oh.
And I don't think it's my responsibility to call him.
All right.
Traditional woman.
Okay.
Yes, thank you.
What made you want to get us involved then if you haven't even tried to get a hold of him yourself?
Yeah.
Well, because I want to see why he hasn't called, and I guess I'm too scared to do it myself.
Okay. So you need a little helpful shove in the right direction.
Yes.
All right.
And I honestly am curious why, because I had a good time, and I don't get why he wouldn't call me.
You know, this is going to be less like a shove, more like a kick over a cliff, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
right.
just making sure we're clear on that.
We're going to play one song, and then we're going to get him on the phone, okay?
Okay, sounds good.
92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
All right, Jenna, you've had a few minutes to think about it. You still want to call Zach?
Yeah, I think I do.
All right. If you missed it, Jenna's on the phone. She emailed us about a guy named Zach. They didn't exactly go out on a date. He approached her at the mall and said, hey, I want to take you to coffee. Let's go get coffee right now. They went that second. He said he wanted to go out again. She hasn't heard from him.
And they only hung out for like a half hour. I don't know how much damage could happen in that time. I mean, Jenna, did you get the sense that he just maybe wasn't attracted to you?
Well, I thought that, but then if he wasn't attracted to me, why approach me and ask me to go to coffee?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the thrill of the hunt.
Yeah, but he didn't really get a kill, if you know what I mean. Like, they just had coffee.
And a hug.
Yeah. Zachary, the hugging bandit out there, he takes women to coffee and then hugs them and leaves.
At your local mall.
He hugs her. I got what I wanted. Just runs away.
Yeah, it's not my problem if she's hugging every man she sees. All right, Jenna, I'm going to call him right now.
Mm-hmm.
This could be interesting or it could be very anticlimactic.
Hello?
Yeah, I was looking for Zachary.
This is Zach.
Hey, what's up, man? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm moving 92.5. How are you?
Who is this?
Jubal from the radio station Moving 92.5. We have a morning show here. We're calling you about someone that you know who is a mutual friend of ours.
Okay.
Zach, I'm going to give you props right now for walking up to a girl in the mall and just like going, hey, let's get coffee, and then taking her to coffee. That's a very manly move.
The girls in the room are very impressed with you.
Do you know what? Do you know?
He's so confused right now.
Do you know what instance we're talking about?
I'm sorry. I guess.
Okay.
I mean, I know who you're talking about.
Okay.
So you know her, or she works there, or what?
It's a girl named Jenna. She actually emailed us about you. She's confused because you went up to her in the mall, asked her for coffee. You guys had what she said was a good time. She wants to know what she did wrong.
What?
Yeah.
Hey, come on, you cannot be that shy of a dude. You approach women in the mall.
I'm not shy. It's just weird, and that's like...
Yeah, it's a lot to take in
Yeah.
out of nowhere.
I'm letting you process it all. So what's the reason that you haven't called her?
Well, yeah, I mean, okay, so we were shopping, and she had this bag that had, like, these, like, little stuffed animals.
All right.
Like Bert and Ernie from, like, Sesame Street and Cookie Monster.
Okay.
So, this is so weird. As we're talking, she, like, gets these like, little guys out.
The stuffed animals?
Like Cookie Monster. And is, like, talking with them. You know, like
to them, or like using them as like hand puppets?
Like both. Like I was talking to her and she would like respond to the question like in Okay, wait. They're like kind of good at it, like in like the Cookie Monster voice.
Zach, in the voice.
So you'd say like, "What do you do for a living?" And she'd be like, "I work as a teacher." Like that.
Yeah, exactly.
You want coffee?
For how long did this go on?
Way too long, like way too long, like not like it happened for a second. And at first I was like ha 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 ha, and then I was just like,
"Hey Jenna."
Yeah, I did not do it for that long.
Zach.
She's on the phone?
Yeah, Jenna's on the phone with us. I should have probably told you.
Yeah, you probably should have led with that.
Jenna, were you playing with toys at the table?
You are blowing it way out of proportion. I was being like goofy and playful.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
Too playful.
She says that she was being playful and joking around. The way that Zach describes it is she was basically putting on a puppet show.
I can't believe you're that affected by the fact that I had like puppets. I was just joking around. And it's not like you were much of a conversationalist.
All right.
Were you buying those toys for yourself, or were they a gift for someone else?
I was buying them for my niece, and I felt self-conscious that I had them. Zach noticed them, and yeah, I was like goofing around with them.
Okay.
Jenna, let me ask you this. Do you think that you were goofing around with them and then it was like, someone who has a joke that's kind of funny and then it just goes on a little too long?
I don't know.
Zach?
Maybe. We weren't even there that long. So if I was talking in a character voice for 20 minutes, who cares?
Yeah.
20 minutes is a long time.
Jenna,
Zach,
I don't
Zach,
think it matters.
Did it feel like a joke that went on too long for you or something?
I don't know. The whole thing was just weird. I mean, I thought it was just weird.
It weirded you out. It would be like if I went up to a girl and asked her out and then I found out that she liked to talk baby talk.
Honestly, I regret it.
Okay.
No more voices.
All right.
I think it's kind of cute.
We will pay for you guys to go on a second date if you'd like to go out again. If Jenna promises to leave her toys at home, will you go out on a second date with her?
I mean, does she want to? I mean, she's kind of said a couple, like, kind of rude things. I mean,
So have you, Zach. You called her crazy, basically.
So have you.
I didn't call her crazy. I said what she did was weird.
Okay. Well, you called her weird. Okay.
Now it seems weird, right? I mean, I don't know what to... I mean, I'd say I'd go out with her again, but is it going to be weird?
No, she's not going to bring any toys with her. She's not going to bring any stuffed animals with her. We'll send you to like an adult place to go get some dinner.
Not the Disney store.
We'll send you to Rainforest Cafe.
Yeah,
No, I'm just
we'll
kidding.
send you over there.
I'm just kidding.
Okay.
All right.
I would suggest alcohol on your date.
Yeah.
All right, you guys. We'll get your information and send you guys out on a second date, okay?
Okay, cool.
All right. Yeah, they're definitely not going out.
I do not feel the vibe at all.
No.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.